Thank you guys for tuning in to my YouTube channel. All right, before we get into it, just want you guys to hit that subscribe button. Just go ahead and murder that subscribe button. Now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into it. So basically, I want to talk to you guys is about George Crum and what he invented. So basically, George Crum, he was born by the name of George Speck in 1824 in Saratoga Lake, New York. Crum was the son of an African-American father and a Native American mother. As a member of the Huron tribe, he professionally adopted the name Crum, as it was his name that his father used as his career as a jockey. As a young man, Crum worked as a guide in the Adirondack Mountains and as an Indian trader. Eventually, he came to realize that he's possessed exceptional talent in the culinary arts. In the summer of 1853, he was working as the chef of Saratoga Springs Elegant Moon Lake Lodge Resort, which French fried potatoes were a favorite on the menu. This preparation for potatoes is which the tubers are cut lengthwise, slightly fried, and eaten with a fork. It is said to became popular in the 1700s. Thomas Jefferson, having enjoyed them in France during his service as an ambassador to that country, is known to have introduced them to local folks at home and liked to eat and serve them frequently. Legend says Crum became agitated with a customer sent his French fried potatoes back to the kitchen complaining that they were cut too thickly. Crum reacted, slicing the potatoes as thin as possible could, frying them in grease and sending the crunchy brown chip back out on the guest's plate that way. The reaction was unexpected. The guests loved the crisp. In fact, the other guests began asking them as well. As soon as Crum Santiago's chips became one of the lodge's most popular treats. In 1860, Crum opened his own restaurant, Crum House, near Santiago Lake, where he catered to an upscale clientele. Guests are said to have included the likes of William Vanderbilt, Cornelius Vanderbilt, and Jay Gould. One of the restaurant's attractions was a basket of potato chips placed on every table. Crum never patented or attempted to widely distribute his potato chips. Needless to say, they were soon on their way becoming the international phenomenon. With the helps of the number of inspiring snack food entrepreneurs around the country, Crum closed his restaurant in 1890. He died on July 22nd, 1914, at the age of 90. Meanwhile, in 1895, a man by the name of William Tappenden began making potato chips for sale to local grocery stores. At first, his kitchen and later in a makeshift factory behind the house. The first attempt by any person to put potato chips onto the grocery store shelves. Others followed his lead, and including Hanover Home Potato Chips Company out of Hanover Home, Penn, which was established in 1921. Soon, grocers around the United States were selling chips in bulk from barrels or out of the glass display cases. In 1926, Laura Schroeder came up with the concept of putting potato chips into wax potato bags, and the bags of chips concept was born. 1932, Herman Lay founded Lay's in Nashville, Tennessee. His potato chips became the first successful marketed national brand. Phenomenal success followed for him and for scores of the other potato chip markers. Today's retail sales potato chips top 10 billion per year in the United States alone. So there you have it, folks. He was the originator, based off of a cruel joke that he was trying to pull off of basically from a customer complaint, and he was trying to pull a joke on them, and then it just turned into something big. He could have made billions of dollars off this instantly, but at the same time, he just wanted to just do him. He wanted to be a cook. He fell in love with being culinary. So there you guys have it. He was the first person to actually create the thought of potato chips and what we see today. Thank you guys. Let me know what you guys think. Drop your comments in the comment section, and I'm out.